What's going on out there? What's going on out there? What's going on, man? Damn, 6 people. Droops, what's happening? Black 666. What is it, man? Hey, yeah. We live right now. We live right now. But I didn't get that. I didn't get the thing though. I didn't like my phone tripping. So you know how we do it. Young Scraig, what is it, man? Stonewall, what's happening? So we talk. Uh, that's what's happening, man. What's going on? Yeah, yeah, we live right now, man. We about to talk about compassion and things. And we got some other good topics for today. We got some other good topics for today. We're gonna jump into them. No. Hey, yeah. Yeah, man, you know, I have to come with a different setting. I'm on the phone with Black Money and Ben Yami, man. You know, we gotta network with your team, man. Gotta network with your team. Stonewall Gaston. What I'm getting into today, hey, I'm gonna get off with y'all and get on this live. All right, y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. All right. Hey, so what I'm doing today, like I went to go check on, like I got my dirty weather shirts, right? See how they say dirty weather? Then I got it's gonna be a face right here. The face with the 9-1. Well, no, the first one's just gonna be dirty weather with the face. Then the next set is gonna have the 916. But the first ones are gonna be for the raffle that we're gonna have today. And tell me what y'all think about it. Because and the original idea, shout out Jason. But I'm getting 3 shirts and we're gonna have a raffle. And each ticket is gonna cost one hot ass dollar. $1 hot. So what we're gonna do is like whether it's a super chat dollar or a Cash App dollar, I'll be able to see it when it comes. So as it comes, I'm gonna write your name down, put in the bucket. Write your name down, put in the bucket, and you know we're gonna. And at the end of that live stream, we're gonna pull the names, and then I'm gonna ship them out. Just that simple. My ninja, what's good? Sorry, I've been working my ass off on the ship, man. Pete Washington, man, it's all good, man. Roscoe and Boppers, what is it? Sack King, what's happening? Ben Gaming, a whole dollar. How much for a corner of a ticket? I want a whole dollar. How much for a rib? I remember that shit. How much for a corner of a ticket? That'd be $14.50. $14.50. But yeah, so I want to go check on my shirts and shit. And then I'm about to get this content going. Whether y'all realize it or not. Like I'm pretty sure like common sense says that when I was making the stories, you know, the content was up. So like I say, I know I've been saying it, but I had to clear out some clutter. So now we're getting back to these stories and things. So if y'all got some topics, and the thing is not all of them are stories. Some of them are just like questions that need to be answered. Like I'm not the type of person that you ask me a question and I got this knowledge up here and I'm a harbor it. That's just not me. Roscoe and Boppers, new phone or what? Yeah, this is new phone. As you can see, it's not the best of phones, but I mean it does the job. It gets it done, man. That's what it does. So, but it ain't ice water looking on the screen no more. $55 from Craigslist, man. You got to get back how you get back. Hey, look, 25 people. Out of respect, y'all like the new look. But out of respect, can I get a like check? Por favor, can I get a like check? That's hell of a difference. 1120, like check, please. Por favor. J41 Fazy, what is it, man? J41 Fazy. Stonewall Gaston. past. Michael J. I did almost 10 in PA. Nothing like CDC. So I got some questions, but you decide if our questions. Hold on.
I'm a walkover. I already got it. It's like I'm going back.
Somebody out front cramming right now.
Bye. Give me the key. I don't like that. Not that.
It probably ain't gonna work because it's after 11.
Okay.
Okay, close the door. Somebody out there cramming. Anyhow, before I was distracted, let's go back to Mike because Mike asked a good question. But you decided to say, I did almost 10 in PA. Nothing like CDC. So I just got questions, but you decide if our questions are something you want to speak about in length. And you know what? I appreciate questions of substance because a lot of them questions of substance, like they don't only help you, they help me too. Get some shirts that say Dirty Nation. Man, as y'all know, it's a whole lot of opportunities for shirts and things fucking with my crazy ass. So what you think about I'm gonna give you an example. Like if you ask a question like, what do you think about the boy Wes Watson? Like that's a question that's so far in the past. Like we don't even talk about Wes Watson on this channel no more like that. He's a good guy. Let's say that he's a good guy, man. Shout out Wes. How about that? Okay, hold on. I'm trying to tell them, Dirk, 26 people in here. Damn, you look like you're 21. Look like I'm 21 again. That's what's up. Come on, Dirk. Don't be answering the door to sell weed and shit during the video. Hey, shit, man. Look, first of all, if I had some weed, I'd have been smoking right now. Dro check. It's all bad. I needed a clear head this morning. Best believe. Boss Poppy, what is it? John DC, man. I miss you, man. No politics. Okay, so no politics in no politics. So we tolerate chomos on the yard. That's how it is. I did my whole stretch without having to fight or get stabbed. Did y'all hear that? That's why they be saying California, we on some bullshit. They be saying we on some bullshit in California because we be tripping on everything. It's a political, like prison in California is political. That's just how it is. It's divided by races, gangs, strength, numbers. It's divided by all of that. But see here, Mike in PA, he say there's no politics. So they tolerate child molesters on the yard. That's just how it is. Shit. That just goes to show. It depends on where you at. So let's see. But shout out on you doing your time, man, and making it home and not getting stabbed. Because guess what? I ain't got no stab wounds either. I ain't had my ass beat, and I ain't had no stab wounds. Let's see, man. I got some good questions today. We had 9 minutes. Let's see. What's J415? What's your biggest motivation while you were doing all that time? Like, what kept you sane? Well, just like life out here is like ups and downs. I mean, life in there is ups and downs, but the truth of the matter is it's simple in there. You're only responsible for like yourself, and that's it. You're only responsible for yourself. So, I mean, it's not as hard as like you don't have the extra pressures out here. You're in a box. Everything you do is inside this little ass box. So can you picture that? Everything you do is inside these gates, that everything. So, I mean, First of all, I started with like books, reading hella books. I'm gonna tell you, like, there's this place called Independence, like Missouri, Independence, Missouri, and they had a Western series, Independence, about the frontiers, about the people that settled the country, and John Holt, Whip Holt, and all that, the Holt family, the whole legacy of how this country was settled. And what I did is these books, there's hell of them: Wisconsin, California, Louisiana, New York, Mexico. It's Nevada. It's hell of them. They settled the whole country. So what I did is I buried my mind in the Western. That's why I like Westerns, because you was able to take your mind outside of the walls and put them on the frontier, put them on the wagon train. That's one of the things. That's just one of the things I did. The other thing, you ever heard somebody say music saved my life? Music saved my life? Yeah, that's a true story. Music saved my life, man. Music saved my life. I be queefing, man. Roanoke and Haywood. What you know about that, man? What you know about that, queefing, man? Man, where are you from, Mr. Mystery Queefing, man? He said, Mama Marks and Haywood. Old Clint Eastwood, a fistful of dollars. Yeah. Music saved my life. Y'all check him out. Yeah, for real. I'm going to give you an example how music saved my life, right? So, hold on. Let me give you an example how music saved my life. Right. So I was going through a situation in CDC where they was charging me with something that I had nothing to do with, something I didn't do. I don't know if y'all ever been charged with something that you didn't do. Like, it's the fucked upest feeling ever. I don't know if y'all know somebody who's been charged with something that they didn't do, but it's the most fucked upest thing ever, right? So I'm gonna skip over some other stuff because it's some good content in all of that. But I'm gonna just say that as I'm fighting these charges, knowing I didn't touch this bitch, the CEO, matter of fact, y'all know the story, the CEO, I'm having to find outlets because there's nothing. Like I said, there's nothing but books. That's it. So after a while, the Westerns get old. And I had came to a decision, like, if I'm a rap, I'm gonna be the hardest possible. So what I did is I started writing. I started getting in books, doing research. I started mapping out my future the way I wanted it to look. And I used to rap, right? I'll be rapping all day, all night. I will put my raps on the wall, bam. And I will walk laps and pace in my cell. It's only so much you could pace. It's only so much you could do in them little ass cells. But I would walk in circles. I would look at the rap, one verse at a time. And then I'll start rapping, walking, and recite. Because I didn't have no pen there, nothing like that. So I would look at the rap, I recite it, then I walk around. I would keep on walking until I had that verse down pat. I would keep walking laps until I had that verse down pat. Then I would go to the next verse. And then the third verse, because I didn't realize I was writing 16 bar. Like, I didn't realize I was writing like 16. My 16s, what I thought was 16s, was actually 32 bars. I had no idea. But I was walking laps. And then when I get done and I had the whole rap like recited in my mind, then I would pull it down and I would start another one. And I would keep it going repetitive. So music saving my life. I was in the mouth of madness. I was in a crazy ass said. So in as said, fighting for my life because they trying to give me 3 strikes with nothing to do, I turn to music. And that's why I'm able to write these or let y'all hear songs that are actually rather old because they were written from an enlightened time. So music saving my life. Man, look, I kept music from the moment. I mean, I was locked up behind music, but from the moment I made the conscious decision that I'm about to put my all into it, back then until I got out, I was, man, 100% music. Call me, Dirk. If it's a rap session on the yard, call me. I'm coming. Like, and I'm gonna be busting. And it got to the point where, like, when I used to pull them raps, the example of pulling them raps off the wall. Well, you have to try it. After you write them, manufacture them, then you gotta go try them out on people. And if I had some doo-doo ass raps or something like that, I just ain't gonna bust. Hey, that's the hardest thing ever when you about to debut a song that you don't know about. And I used to go on yards and thrust myself out there. And you know what? It got to the point where every song that I came with, everybody was like, that's tight. That's tighter. That's dope. That's doper. How the fuck do you do this? That's what it ended up to. All right, man. Enough about music. But music saved my life, man. That's what's up, man. That's a cool little label. All right, so compassion, right? That's what this was about. Compassion, the ability to like care for somebody, not even and sometimes even greater than yourself. Like sometimes even greater than yourself. That's compassion, man. Like if you see a homeless person, let's take me. If I'm pulling up and I see a homeless person, I know that they might not. I know, like, say example, they got a sign that say I need this much for a room, right? I know that chances are they're not going to use it for a room, or if they get a room, then they're going to wake up and they're going to have to panhandle again to get another room for that day, and then it's a repetitive cycle and they stuck panhandling for a room. I don't want to get in like that, but still, I'm the type of person when I pull up and I see somebody that needs some help or need $1, I'm already looking in my ashtray like what I got. Like I don't care if I got an apple or orange, some crackers, some change. Here, man, take it. Because it's not about them, it's about you. Like I feel better. That make me feel better, like looking out for people that need help. Because I wouldn't have got this far without having people around me that had my concern. Compassion, man. Let me put a thought in your mind. Can you picture having a celly, right? The letters come. Next thing you know, your celly read his mom died. What do you do? You're a celly. What do you do, man? Man, look, I'm gonna tell you, like one of my cellies had got a letter that his mom died. Like, first of all, like you need space. Like, give him some space to heal. But it's so fucked up because you're trapped in a box. If they give you a phone, it's 15 minutes. If they give you a phone call, and then you gotta hope somebody accepts the call. So he got a letter, his mom died, and I was like, damn, what do I do? I felt so powerless to help him. The least I could do is like you want me to make like a soup or something? I can make a soup, man. Don't even trip. I got this. You need me to go to the yard and deliver any messages or anything? Like, do you need me to go to the library to get you some books? Do you need me to go borrow a phone from one of the homies or something? If we didn't have our own, man, there's so many variables, but compassion. Like some people are so cold, so hard inside that they don't know how to care about somebody other than themselves, man. So man, I know for sure that Dirty is a compassionate person. I'm a compassionate person. Like I care. And that's what this channel really was about in the beginning. Like that's what it really was about. Like I said, I told the stories as therapy. Like they helped me help y'all. That's what it was about. And then it started getting real, and people started really wanting to know about. I didn't think people wanted to know about prison like that. But once I realized that they did, then I knew it's not about me. It's about compassion. Like I did all that time, but I didn't do it all for me. I did it for the people that are going to make the mistakes that come after me. So it's not about just me. Shout out Sack the King, man. Shout out, rest in peace, your pops, man. Oh, man. It's no joke. It is no joke when you lose a loved one behind the walls. This thing, man, I can feel it right now. That's compassion. I can feel it right now, just thinking about being in that situation and just powerless to help yourself. That's fucked up. I remember one time, right? I remember one time there was a riot between. It was a riot between who was that? There was a riot between the blacks and actually it was a riot between the okay. It was a riot between the blacks and the whites on A Yard in Salinas Valley. I'm gonna tell you about compassion. I'm gonna put this on your mind. You tell me what y'all think. This riot is going on. These blacks is beating the shit out these white boys on this yard. They beating the shit out of them. Not if you want me to say white men, I say white men. But on the West Coast in California, we say white boy. They don't say black boy, but we say white boy, and they don't have no problem with it in California. I don't know about other places, but while this riot was going on, man, this white boy, this brother, he had a patch over his eye. I'll never forget. But this white boy was laying on the ground. He was towed up. He just got beat up. And this brother went over in the middle of this riot. The brother went over to this white boy that was laying on the ground, toe up, and grabbed his head and held it, holding him up. Because he looked like he was about to he got messed up. But this is a brother, an inmate in the middle of a riot. Gunshots, yelling, pack out here, pack out over there. And this one white boy was he's on the ground like toe up. And his brother come over to him and he hold him man, it's gonna be all right, man. And protecting him. Other brothers would have probably tried to come get out this white boy. But he was protecting him, had this cradle. And I'm gonna tell you how motherfucking fucked up prison is. Man, people was yelling at the brother, leave that white boy alone. Leave that white boy alone. Let him go. What's wrong with you? We at war. What's wrong with you? And he got the white boy holding him. He telling the police, this man need help right here. This man need help. He didn't care about black, white, all the people. He didn't care about none of that. He just knew that somebody needed help. That's compassion. That's compassion. Now, do you have that? That's what you need to ask yourself. Do you have compassion, man? Because that's what makes the world go around. TMF King, man. You gotta hit me on Instagram. Matter of fact, you can hit me on Instagram right now or email. Instagram or email. My Instagram is Dirty Weather. My email is Curdy92679 @gmail. That's good. I appreciate those likes too. That's a good number. Now here's the flip side. Did he get disciplined by other blacks for helping the white guy? That's the reality of prison is this. No, he didn't get disciplined, but he had a label on him from that day out. Some people was like, man, fuck the other side, or fuck the other race. Some people like that, and it is what it is. But so with him, he was about to get disciplined for at least 2 weeks after that. They getting that dude, but he weathered the storm. And he ended up staying on the yard because you can't fault somebody for having a heart. You can't fault somebody. That's a quality that some people have, some people don't. Some people take advantage of it. Some people enhance it. Yeah. But so today when I go get my t-shirts, we're gonna get that raffle thing cracking. But I gotta make sure I get some fire. So y'all ain't peeping. I got hella energy right now. You know why? Cause I ain't got no fucking weed. Damn it. Dallas Grimmy, what is it?
Hey, let me check and see if you got it.
Look. See the camera? See you on right here, so I can't have it on. All right. So for the most part, man, when I go get my weed and I go get these t-shirts, man, I'm gonna be coming back, man. I appreciate all the love, all the support that y'all give me, man. You ain't been seeing me at night. I know, my bad. Grande loco. Por favor, get away. Por favor, you know I miss you. Tyler Wells, what's happening? Shout out for that cash app. Shout out for that cash app from Alex Hernandez. I appreciate that. Because anybody that sends a cash app, they already know. They already know that cash app is like tax-free. So YouTube ain't charging me. YouTube ain't charging me for that. Andrew Macias, man, where are you at? Where are you at? If you close, man, it's all good. All right, man. Was he a big fella? He was a big fella, but yeah, it was still, you can't get on nobody for having a heart, whether he was big or small. All right, man. I appreciate y'all, all 33 of y'all. All 33 of y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna be in touch. Look for me a little later, about 4 or 5 o'clock, man. Have your blunts ready and everything, because I'm sure gonna have mine, man. Other than that, shout out to my moderators, shout out to all the new subscribers. And everybody that had questions, keep them coming, man. Carlos Melendez, shout out to you, man. And tell your folks about Dirty Weather 916, man. We trying to grow in this thing. We trying to get somewhere. It's a work in progress, but y'all see computers and things and updates and things y'all already know. Bye, Ebony. Viva la raza. All right, man. Other than that, appreciate y'all, man. Dirty Weather. Go.